Everybody, how are you doing today? We are going to have a nice session. I'm going to go over my screening on all of the coins, a long screening, so you can see how I do it. You can learn something out of it, and maybe you can find the next opportunities, in trading. So let's try and see what's up about this and if we can find it. Anyways, first time with me doing this with you guys, screening at least. So let me dive right into it. All right, I'm going to share my screen, Windows. All right. So there's a few things that I like to do. This thing over here is this picking up some steam. Yeah, this looks okay. So there's a few things that I do many times. Let me just change. More important. Yeah, exactly. Now you can see this better. My long screening is just me going all over the coins that the market has for us in the exchanges. You can see sometimes this means that the asset is no longer in the exchange. It was delisted for some reason. So deleted it from my list. Anyways, we're going to start with Binance and hopefully we will find something, or at least we'll get some market feedback, right? So screening has different let's say purposes, right? The first purpose is, of course, to find the next opportunities, the next trades for you, right? So you go coins that look constructive towards your own edge, different edges, and you construct from all the coins that you watch a watch list, all right? So a focus list. This is my focus list, by the way. But you construct a focus list, and you do that by screening the coins and finding things that you feel are getting close. You either want to watch them closely because they're building something, maybe it's volume, maybe it's high RS, maybe it's the chart itself, maybe it's the price action, right? And maybe, and the other purpose, all right, is to get market feedback, right? And kind of a situational awareness of what's happening. So if you see all of a sudden many new coins setting up, all right, changing environment. If you see all of a sudden the other way around, I was watching the market the past few months, bullish on the market, and I was already preparing. Why? Because I've seen most altcoins were already kind of dropping down and a lot of fake outs and so on and so forth. So two purposes, main purposes for screening: one, to find opportunities, and the other one is to have situation awareness. So what I do in Binance, all right, I go to, first one is my Binance C, which is crypto, E, exchange. Binance is exchange, and then I arrange it by gainer, and then it just go down. I just go down one by one, and you know what, this takes time, but I just go one by one. Sometimes I go really fast over them, sometimes I go slower, sometimes something piques my interest, so I look at it. But you can see all this is what I was talking, all this downtrend. I was seeing this coming since March, right? And I've seen so many coins. So when bullish, in April and May and stuff like that, I was already understanding we are probably going into a correction, right? So I was still bullish on the environment in the long term. I knew that the narratives have not been changing, but the market feedback told me that we should be less aggressive edge and that things have a high probability of failing, right? So ENA is a new coin. Look at it, the new coin, Athena, and it's not looking constructive. What's AI coin, RNDR, got hammered too. Note is something I'm looking at. It's already on my focus list. So for example, I will talk about Note because move up over here, right? 500% or something like that is kind of amazing in just a week. And of course got hammered with the market, then going sideways and got dropped over here, all right, and then rebounded, right? This is a nice bounce. This shows that in 3 days you made roughly 100%. This can be considered almost a high tide flag situation or pattern, whatever you want to call it. A high tide flag is when you make a move up of 100% in less than 30 days, and then it kind of creates sideways action and goes back up and you buy the breakout. So as you can see, this is almost what's happening, right now. And I'm waiting to buy the 13.5. So Node is already on my focus list. So if it wasn't, I would click on it and I would move it to my focus list. But of course, it is already on my focus list. So that is a good thing. And moving forward. And by the way, if you have any questions, you can ask me, and I think I'm going to see them. Where am I going to see questions? I have no idea, actually. I have no idea how to find your questions, but put them and hopefully I will find them and see them and answer the questions. Go through the screening and see. Say this was such a big mover. By the way, this is what you want to know to yourself when all of a sudden something that had a huge move up, all right, huge move up, 600%, and then has a high fiat, and then starts to be so volatile. This is a sign that is topping, and you won't need to trade it until the next time it will have an uptrend, right? Mover, BSV, and you'll see this over how the stage 3 topping, as I call it, after you have a big up move, all right, after you have a nice up move, then you get to a topping phase, and if you have a fake out, and then boom, it looks all over the place, right? And that's your stage 3 topping over here, and then usually comes a stage 4 decline. Sometimes actually it continues up, but it's just a sign for you to that it's probably topping. And Pepe, you can see that sometimes I have notes on things. Pepe, all right, not looking too good right now, nothing constructive. Pepe probably is going to be a good trade head moving forward, because it's just one of the only big liquid meme coins that had, after the March high, had another big high, all right, but the market went under pressure. So no coin survived this pressure. So this will need some more time to be constructive. DAR is what I told you, that it got a lot of love all of a sudden, but this is not a trade. You can put this on your radar, but for me, look, this is just one of those coins that I don't really care of. Look where it is in the bird's eye view, right? In the bird's eye view, it's just hammered. It didn't even go to new local highs above last year's from February. So this is not that I'm interested in just now, right? Maybe it will change. By the way, the lines over here are the moving averages. So this red line is a 50-day moving average, the yellow line is a 20-day moving EMA, and the blue line is a 10 EMA. So I would love them to be sloping upwards, not downwards. If they're sloping downwards, there's no momentum whatsoever in the markets, right? No momentum whatsoever in the market. I wonder if this is the chat. Oh, now I found it over here. So yeah, type your questions. I can write type your questions here if you want to. You don't have to type any questions. Yeah, I think this is it. Hosts. Yeah, that's probably me. All right. CHR, this was a good trade we had over here, but since then, as you can see, just stopped and going bottom, so nothing. CAS, of course, is on my focus list. Look, it's already in the focus list, but if this was not on my focus list, what would interest me over here, let me change the chart because I just want, what would pique my interest is, first of all, you see the moving averages, they're sloping upwards. The 50-day moving average is still sloping upwards. This is showing momentum, right? So this is going up. 20 and 10-day are very fast EMAs, so they don't need sloping up heavily if you're not in a real breakout mode, but you want to see them at least not going all the way full down, right? And that's good. What's happening? CAS is really close to the the last all-time high, right? So only around 10% off the all-time high. So even though the market and most coins are 50% and away, CAS is only from the all-time highs. CAS is only 10% out of it. So that shows strength. So let's go back to the CAS. Come on, where was it? CAS Maxi. All right, over here. Let's go down. Let's try to go strong. You can see this is 70% down fed. Pendle is getting some love. Pendle is something you want to have on your radar because it's a coin that might continue, but not right now because it's not constructive. Two new coins, Rez, Restaking, and STRK, which I think it's a layer 2, and they need some more time. WEEF needs some more time. Look how hammered it got. Another Pendle. Remove this one. ETHFI, another new coin. You can see that all the IPOs or the ICOs, or IDOs, whatever you want to call them, got hammered, and they are not constructive right now. So no appetite for new coins just yet. Myro got hammered. Beam, Near. So the theme today, by the way, is going to be that you won't find many setups just now. Even though the market is awakening, you'll see that Bitcoin is at a good area, all right, almost reclaiming back, the $64,000 area, and ETH is looking good too. By the way, over here, ETH is constructive as well. You still have ways to go within their bases in order for us to be in a really constructive area. So, but we are seeing an awakening, which is a good sign. It's a good market feedback, right? It's good market feedback that something is happening over here, that you want to be alert, right? If you were in hibernation for the past month or so, maybe longer, right? Maybe you did not participate in the May kind of small meme coins move, all right, and some other, Tone, BNB, Casp, Fake Out, and so on, Pepe, Floki, good trades, and you didn't participate in May. So maybe you're in hibernation since March, and you probably want to start waking up and make sure that you don't miss. And right now you're not missing anything, so don't FOMO. Nothing is breaking out, nothing is moving for nothing, right? But you want to be aware that things are awakening, right? Why do we think that? Well, market feedback. You can see that Bitcoin is going up above the 60, kind of broke down and reclaimed above the 60, which is a good thing. And we can see that some coins are getting some more love, and you can see that we're having some bounce. That's a good thing. Ondu, I like Ondu because it's kind of still in uptrend, let's call it a longer term uptrend, even though we kind of broke below it ish. So actually we are below this trend line. If we go back above it and we can paint something nice, right? Something like this maybe, and then boom. So maybe you can start a position over here. Maybe it will give you a handle pivot, and maybe you can buy the last all-time high breakout. So Ondu definitely something that might work, but right now it's not doing anything. So not interested. Ordi, not interested as well. I can actually delete this. Look, got hammered from the top, went into a stage 4 decline, 73%. So it has time to build itself, needs some more time. Sol is more interesting. I do have it on my main focus list, so I'm just observing it. Sol probably will continue. Some would argue if you're really if you really wanted in Sol, this would have been a nice entry to start the 146 level and see how it goes. Not big position, no more than 5% of your capital, kind of starting a position, maybe putting a stop below this peak of 10%, seeing how it goes. So Solana could have been something that you would have wanted to start if you're really interested in the name, which I am not. I'm not too interested in putting money into beaten down names. I'm more of a wanting to put concentrated positions once we have back momentum in the market. Ekro, nothing. Look, again and again, you're going to see coins that got hammered and hammered and hammered and hammered, because that's where we are right now in the market. All right. So again, you don't need to FOMO into trades right now because nothing is really breaking out too strong, right? Nothing is really saying, hey, everything is breaking out right now. You just need to buy, or you have lots of momentum. No, that's not the case whatsoever. The case is that most coins are beaten down and you have very few names that are setting up right now. All right, next is kind of getting some love, but not too much. Let's see what it gets further on in the move. Look at this. This is the middle finger pattern. API 3, AGL Go, RDNT. Right, look, boom, boom. This was beautiful shorts if they had a perpetual, which I don't think it had. Another triple finger pattern over here. This was huge market feedback that we are just in bad territories, right? And if you don't know, in our trading service, I pointed this out many price action on the leaders of the market was very bad and not constructive, and that's why we were not aggressive on anything for a couple of months now. We did take trades, but we were not aggressive whatsoever. Metis, Zeta, ENS piqued my interest. All right, this is already on my focus list. The reason this would pique my interest is because it had a nice move up, let's call it from over here all the way over here. So 250% move in just a couple of weeks, very strong. And then it based for a long while. Very ugly looking base, by the way. So I wouldn't love it too much. So already 150 days within the base. I don't like the fact it had this fake out, but it shows that price wanted to go up, but the market didn't really agree. All right. So there was a lot of pressure from the market. As you know, Bitcoin went below the last local low and so on because of the German selling and whatnot. It doesn't matter. What matters is that this attempt showed initially that there is strength in the coin, but it wasn't timed yet. However, if you keep looking at it, maybe this will build a constructive entry. Maybe it will go to next to the new highs, create a pivot, break out above it, and then it will kind of moonshot and within the market. This is one of those coins that might get to. Why? Because the attempts it had to break to new highs was an attempt that showed you that even though the market was under pressure, it had buyers. However, market pressure caved into market pressure. So ENS definitely on the radar because of all this. And on a huge contrast, when definitely not, all right, on any focus list because it got hammered as frick, all right. As you can see, DYM, another one of those coins that got hammered. It's a new IPO-ish kind of, and I'm going to just move on and not talk too much about coins that I already discussing. This would pique my interest. BNX traded over here, right? This was a move we traded, made a little bit of money off of it. We sold it into week, but above our entry. But as you can see, same thing, broke out into new highs while the market was kind of in pressure by the end of May, but caved into market pressure and then down. Now it's kind of tennis ball action. So right, tennis ball, if you throw it, bounces, right? Whereas an egg, if you throw it. So what you want to look for in constructive assets that you want to look at is tennis ball action and not an egg action, right? It's an important distinction. So this is a tennis ball action, and if we can actually tighten up over here, this can be really good, right? Just a nice something like this would be really boom, beautiful. Buy above this area of 1.3 round number. BNX definitely on my focus list already. So if it wasn't, I would be adding it, but as you can see, it's already on my focus list. So let's move on. But definitely a high RS coin, tennis ball action, which is interesting, right? Interesting. Moving forward, Array, nothing interesting. Doge, not interesting whatsoever. Dot. You can see we're going to see more and more. Even Bonk, look at this, just hammered and nothing. We're going to see more and more of these that just got hammered with this last breakdown, and they need time to recover, right? They just need time to recover. And by the way, even if they do recover, we'll probably be concentrated on the coins that had high relative strength to the market. So the coins that held up the most, we will already be trading them until all these coins recover, right? And these coins are probably going to be laggers of the coins that are holding strong, right? Let's take a look at this. I don't want to move from where we are right now, so I'll what? Crypto trading. What is this? This is a new layout of all this. All right, let's do the YouTube one. Alert. All right, this alert is from a kind of a new coin from Bybit. Because it's a new coin, I'm reluctant to enter into a trade. But if this wasn't a new coin, this was a nice up move and then a VCP entry, right? This could have been, this is the first iteration, second iteration, third, and now we're breaking up out above this. So this level actually is a nice entry point for a breakout strategy on this coin. But because this is not a real up move, it's just an inception, let's call it. So it's not a real up move candle, only inception candle. So this is not what I'm looking for exactly, not in this market at least, right? If this was already a momentum market and I will already be within the money, right? Already had it trades within the money, I would be more tolerant to higher risk trades like Taiko. KDA, REC, K3PR. Look, got hammered. WorldCoin. Look at this. Look at how hammered this got. This got a huge amount of love over here. Boom, 500%. But since then, since this, breakdown down 85%. So WorldCoin not on the focus list whatsoever. And you can look at all these breakdowns that we had. Link, Ball, ICP, nothing really bad action. ICP looked good over here, breaking out of a base, but broke down, middle finger. This was a very good short over here, by the way. This could have been a really, really nice, interesting short over here. Many coins had short opportunities, and we discussed this in our trading service. And we did not take shorts because we were still in a long bias, and I think I stand behind my notion of just the shorts were not worth the risk back then. In hindsight, differently, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you miss the opportunities, but then again, you will find that the opportunities that you will catch will be the mega trades, which are the ones we're trying to look at, right? CFX, nothing. Psi, XAI, Saga, new coin. Again, another new coin that got hammered. So all the Porta, all the new coins just got hammered. Nothing good is happening to new coins right now. Only NOTE, NOT is getting love actually as a new coin, which is a meme coin on the Tone network. And the Tone network is actually getting a lot of love right now, and a lot of publicity and a lot of kind of action on the network, right? CRV got hammered because of what happened with the founder itself. Jasmy is a nice coin, very much like Pepe, all right, very much like Pepe, which they had bases, all right, beautiful bases, right? This was an 86-day base, sweet spot, spoke to new highs. This actually made a percent in 2 weeks, but then broke down because of the market. The market did not agree with it, so it could not continue its momentum, but maybe it will want to continue. So what I will be looking for is, by the way, if you were really interested in getting in, this was a nice kind of early low cheat entry to a name like this, but you don't need to get so early if you don't want to. You can just wait for something like this, cheat, and then handle pivots, and probably this will happen and you will get your entries sooner than later. Combo Gaming, nothing. Gaming isn't getting any love whatsoever. So meme coins and AI are just the ones that are getting the majority of love in this market in the past year and a half. Bowman, new meme coin on Solana, nothing. PYR. Rune, this is a gaming coin, right? Rune had a vicious breakdown, stage 3. Right now within stage 4, maybe we'll continue down, maybe not. Time will tell. Let's see how Ron behaves. Triple finger, head and shoulder pattern on IMX. Right now it's in stage 4. So all these coins are in a stage 4 now. Nothing that interests me whatsoever. ADX, TIA, let's see the love. Let's see how much did it move from the lows. No, 81 was it, or no? 70-something%. So if this was more than 100%, this could have been a high tide flag situation, even though it's within a downtrend. Anything over 100% in less than 30 days is considered a potential shift in momentum. Just imagine in less than 30 days, sometimes even less than 2 weeks. It's a shift in momentum, and therefore potentially tradable. Vite, comp, all these altcoins. You can see again the theme, the middle finger pattern, right? Nothing interesting happens when you have a middle finger pattern. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever happens. BNB, will it recover or not? Don't know. This was a high fake out. We took this trade, got out in a small profit around over here, but later on it kind of broke down with the market again. So let's see if BNB can recover and create actually a base reset, because it failed. So not interesting right now whatsoever. Verni, XVG, middle finger, LDO, nothing. So 99% of coins are going to be shit today. Sorry for the word, but maybe we find something that I did not notice so far. Matic, an old dear heart of Wales, Magic, Pond, Gains network. Where are the gains? Where are the gains, Mr. Gains network? XRP. The amount of perma bulls of XRP is just amazing. The amount of bulls in XRP. I just think that the amount of bulls in XRP is redonkulous actually, because always in the red. XRP is just such a lagger, such a lagger. If you're a perma bull in XRP, get out right now. Get out right now. I don't know what you're doing in crypto whatsoever. You have 0% chance of making it if you're a perma bull on XRP. Don't marry coins. Don't marry coins. Date them while they're in an uptrend, while they're moving up, and that's it. By the way, I'm going to stick around for another 17 minutes, and that's it. So let's see how much we can make within these 17 minutes. Maybe we can finish buying. We're not even in the middle of all the coins. We'll continue tomorrow. ZK and new or ZK rollups. Interesting, like the project fundamentals, whatever. But let's see if price action starts to agree. QNT, another one of those coins where people are always perma bulls on QNT. Trade only when it's moving up, not when it's moving down. Gala, GNO, nothing. Just breakdown after breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. Nothing really is moving over here. Nothing really is moving. Breakdown after breakdown. ZIL made a lot of money on ZIL in 2022. We were actually in the bear market, but it had kind of a relief rally. We had a relief rally in March 2022. Was it March? Yeah, relief rally. ZIL and Waves Day and Ethereum Classic, GMT. Amazing trades. Pros, LQ2Y. Again, all these, breakdown after breakdown. So market feedback is just telling things have not really improved, all right? Yes, we're seeing some movement. Look, BTC above $63,000. Hopefully we can kind of not to get a shot up over here. I would much prefer it to build sideways action, just to the sideways, right? Just like something like this. Just like what happened over here, right? It bounced, moved sideways, and then broke up. That will be much more constructive for us moving forward. But the market doesn't do what I wish. It will just do what it wants. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. ARKM, an intelligence company. I don't even know why would this get any love, but it did. Got love in the past. A good company, but the coin of it? Why? This that most coins, they don't have really any intrinsic value. This is not like a stock which has dividends and makes money and whatever. So that's why you don't marry coins. Crypto is like penny stocks. Crypto is like penny stocks. You love it as long as it makes you money, and then ditch it once it stops making money. That's it. That's the mentality. That's the mentality that you need to have as a crypto trader. You don't marry coins at all. You just date them while they're going up. And when they start going down and they hit your stop, you don't want to be in a sick relationship, let's call it. Imagine you started dating it over here, right? This coin, it's going up, going up, going up, going up, and you're happy, even though it's kind of volatile over here. But then it started breaking down. It broke down below this area. Maybe this was your stop, and you didn't take it, and you got married to this, and I'm going to hope Alv is going to go up, and boom, boom, boom. This is a sick bet. This is a sick bet because it just puts you in a very rough mental situation. You'll be all the time. You'll be sleeping in your bed sick. If you have big position, mostly if you have a big position. If it's a small position, you won't care. But if you have a big position, you're going to be really sick in your stomach in such a big loss in the red. Maybe you'll be saved by the market in a month, 3 months, 4 months. But while you'll be waiting for the market to save you, I'm going to be cruising on new trades, new setups, making money on the high relative strength coins. Why? Because I don't marry coins, I date them while they make me money. And if they stop making me money, I'm out. That's my mentality. That is my mentality. LPT people. Nice breakdown over here. ID. Look, another example over here. You had a beautiful trade over here, right? Beautiful trade made roughly 130% in less than a week. Started breaking the day moving our EMA, broke down below this. This would have been my stop over here. I would be stopped out over here in the rest of the position. My profit would have been mostly around 88%. So no, I would not take 130%, 150% or whatever. I would take 80 something percent, but over and over again, by the way, in all trades, over and over if they let me. But I would not stick below this while this gone out of favor. So over, it's within favor. We're having fun. We're lovers. Bam, boom, stop me out. Ditched it, divorced it, and all it's going all the way down. Platform, boom, another short. And if you married the coin, you would be sick in bed. If you just trade it, you'll be a happy camper. MKR, it's a nice coin holding. I assume MKR is going to go to new highs. So you know what? I do want to have this on my focus list and not on my watch list. A watch list is a second layer of focus list. All right, focus list is I watch it throughout the day. My watch list, maybe I'll watch in the morning, maybe 2 times a day. All right, because it's not really ready yet. It's interesting. And the coin that out of favor whatsoever. DeFi, RLC, ENJ, EPX, nothing. One. Another new coin that is not getting love whatsoever. That theme, that new coins are not getting love. And it's important to know this is market feedback. This is the situational awareness you want to have. The new coins are not getting any love, meaning there's not a lot of momentum, high appetite in the market, which is a good thing. We're just potentially coming out of it, all right? You don't have the Forex stages. You don't have strong bounces on this. This was a trade we took, got out, a break even. Nothing looks right now. And if you don't know me, I am right roughly 40, 50% of the time only, all right? And many times when I'm wrong, I get out at just below break even, because for me, I'm out if it's not working, right? If it's not working and goes the other way, boom, I'm out. I don't care. I want is whenever I get into a trade, I want the market to agree with me as fast as possible. If the market does not agree with me as fast as possible, I want to go out of the trade. Lever is a trade I got out with a small loss, by the way. QI is something I'm looking at. You can see this is past research, by the way. This is past research of mine, just learning, right? Just learning from the things that happened. If we go to the logarithmic chart, you're going to see that I just wrote some things over here, right? 150% in 27 days. So I'm looking at these, kind of patterns and how I could have traded them if I did not trade them. Let's get out of the log chart, go to regular and continue. So I do analysis of trades that I missed, trades that I've done 100%. I do analysis of them, but many times I will find a coin that I missed the trade on, and I will just analyze the trade itself. That's how you become better. That's how you become better at trader. You just always look at how price action behaves, how you could have traded it, how you could have made more money of a trade, how you could have got out faster if something went to the wrong side. For example, let's say your average loss is 20%, and you do post analysis and you find that if you go out at 5%, 95% of coins that go against you 5% will continue going down, while only 5% will go up. You don't care about that 5%. You will put your stop loss at 5% from now on, and you will lose much less on the losers while gaining the same amount you gain on the winners, and already you shift your risk to reward relationship. These are things that you can, find in doing post analysis and in doing just analysis on the market. FTM, not getting any love. FTM, an old leader from past market cycles, probably not going to be a leader again. OP got hammered. This was a higher high fake out it had over here. This was a nice shorting opportunity if you understood the market. I understand the market and didn't take it. So even if you understand markets, maybe you don't take it. But in hindsight, it's easy to say. But I saw this in real time, and my trading group know that I talked about this in my weekly study session and in my private updates. Anyway, it's way out of favor, not in my focus list. Tensor, a new coin, again, that theme, not getting any love. IOTA, fallen out of love. Bye-bye, Cyber. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Cyber. All examples of why you do not marry coins, all right? All examples of why you do not marry coins. You date them while they make you money. Once they stop making you money, you get out, you divorce them. You can remarry them later on if you want, if they show you again, if they come back with nice price action. Hey, Jomo, we are back. You want to date us again? Come, lover boy. And price actions agrees, yes, I will date them again, right? Why not? Why not share the love again if they show me they are constructive and they want to show me the money? Of course, that's all I want. I'm a gold digger when it comes to relationships within crypto. I'm a gold digger when it comes to relationships within the crypto coins trading. That's I will use this. I'm a gold digger. I'm a gold digger. In my trades, I want my relationships. Oh, look at High. High was a nice trade, but boom. And this is even a better example of why you don't marry coins. This was a nice trade, all right? You can see that over here I marked the first entry. This is a potential second entry. Boom. This, you could have made a nice amount of money. Let's say you took 60%. This went all the way to 100%. But let's say it broke down and you got down, even if you made around this area of the MAs, you made 30-something%. Let's say if you sold into strength, you didn't sell into strength, some money on it. Poof, just smacks down. And if you don't have stops, if you don't have your rules of when you get out, you don't know what to do. This went down so fast that you would not have time to really consider what's happening, because in each candle you'd be like, no, it's going to have a bounce, it's going to have a relief rally, and boom, another down candle. No, tomorrow is going to have a relief rally. Boom, no, just going sideways, no relief rally. You would actually not be able to actually understand what's happening, and you will be down on your money, and you will be screwed. All right, you will be screwed. The market would have taken your money away of you instead of you making money. And you had a chance to make money on High, but if you marry, you would not be getting out whatsoever. We have 5 more minutes. So if you have any questions, write them down right now. By the way, if you're not a member of my YouTube and you're not subscribed, subscribe right now, because I want to get to at least 1,000 subs, and possibly I will want to get into 10,000 subscribers along the way, because I think that I share truths about trading, and I really share how you should be trading and not how you shouldn't be trading. Most YouTubers, they don't know what they're doing. They are confident, they are charismatic, but they don't know what they're doing, and they will get hammered along the way. The bull market is going to until it stops saving them, and by then they're going to be so in love with themselves that they're just going to lose all their own money, because they're going to stand down, try to fight the market, and all their followers are going to follow them and fight the market, while I'm going to be shorting actually. And they're just going to be putting the heel down to the ground and trying to push the market, maybe adding to losing positions, and that's how you blow up your account. But not me. So I'm trying to spread how you really need to look at trading, even if that means that times someone that does not know what is doing seems like he will be outperforming for a short period of time, but making money in the markets is not a short-term thing. It's a long-term thing. So even if someone makes more money than me in a month, 2 months, 3 months, half a year, I will make much more money than them in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? Multi-millionaire in 10 years, while they lost their money after 1 year, 2 years maybe. They actually lost all of it, and they will never be millionaires again. How many people like that I've seen? A lot. Let's try to scroll fast until I see something that is constructive, and maybe I can put in the focus list. I think you understand that by now all these names are kind of beaten down, right? And I don't want them in this whatsoever. Nothing. Mask. These are old. They were in favor for a while, but they are divorced right now. You don't want to date them right now. They as a gold digger, they're not showing you the money. Remember, we want to be gold diggers in our relationships with coins. Maybe I'll change my name. Jomo the Gold Digger. The Gold Digger Trader. Maybe it sounds better than No Edge, No Trade. Comment. What do you think? No Edge, No Trade, or Jomo the Crypto Gold Digger, or Crypto Gold Digger? Maybe that sounds better. I don't know if it's taken or not, but probably will bring more eyes to the channel for sure. No. WT. By the way, the purpose is not to have as many coins in your focus list as possible. No, that's not the purpose. TRX, by the way, will be on the focus list. I think it's on my watch list. No, I'm going to put it on the watch list. I think the TRX is just a very slow mover, right? Very slow mover. Look, this is only 30.52 days. So even though TRX is showing all the good characteristics, and I put it on my watch list, of course, I know that from past experience of this coin that this is not going to make me huge amounts of money. It's tradable, but it's not going to make you life-changing money unless you go really heavy on it, which is a possibility. But anyways, the reason this should be on the watch list is because this is very close to the last local high, all right? And I didn't. So from here to over here, only 3% from last local high. Really, really nice, base. Could have been an entry over here if you wanted to. I did not want to. I don't really want to trade TRX because it doesn't have, the alpha, but it can break out, and this can be the only thing moving in the market. So we'll just trade it if it's the only thing going within the market. Why not? Hammer it. You know what? I'm going to go a few more minutes until I finish all the Binance coins, because I can see that if I run through this fast, and we can finish this sooner than later. GMT, look at this. This is stage 3 topping over here. And all this is Tracy topping, and this of course is a stage 4 downtrend. And I will talk more about this in future streams. And I have a video about balance search stage analysis, and you can see a video about this. And if you want even more, you can just join my service. In my trading service, I talk about these kind of things all the time, and I teach you how to spot them much better. Anyways, I'm going fast to see if we can find another opportunity that maybe I have missed in my fast screeners, because I developed faster screeners not to need to do all this, very tiresome kind of screening of all the coins within the exchanges. And I will talk about this in one of the other days. I'm going to try to do this a few times a week, midweek mainly, maybe Monday to Thursday. I will try to do it every day. Uni, let's see, Uni, is it agreeing with us? No, Uni, no, not so much. It has an interesting paint to it, kind of volatility construction, but got too hammered right now. So not interesting just yet. Maybe in a few days. Oh, hello, I have a comment. Hola, boss show. Let's see. Hola, gold digging is for ladies with fancy fingernails. That's true. You know what? I don't care. I might as well have, be a lady with fancy fingernails if I make a lot of money, only being a gold digger with coins. And that's what I'm trying to convey, that you don't marry the coins, just date them. And for me, I'm a gold digger when it comes to dating coins. I just want them to be making me money. So if that means I need them, I don't care. Why? Because making money is my purpose in the markets. I just want to make more money and more money and more money. But yeah, you're right. Maybe pink fingernails. Which color will suit my face? What do you think? Like blue? No. Power. Not seeing anything over here. Burger. Nothing. Loom. EGLD. Beta. Nothing. So as you can see, nothing is more consistent right now. Everything is still beating down. Look at this. Oof. Look at this nasty sell-off over here. This was a glitch, probably. This was probably a glitch. JST, probably nothing. Chiller is showing. I missed the beginning. Are you still mainly USDT? Of course. By the way, I think this is saved. I think this is saved within my YouTube. So when this is finished, it's probably going to be in the live section within the YouTube. You have a video channel, you have videos, you have shorts, and you have lives, right? So in the lives, you're going to probably all this if you want to, right? If you want to. But yes, I'm still mainly in cash, of course. I didn't deploy anything except to Bitcoin, which is my only real big long-term hold, which I'm holding for years and years, and I added to it as of late a few times. But yeah, I'm waiting for constructive setups, which I'm not seeing. And you came in a bit late, but that's okay. You can see, as I said, the kind of rewind gold. So if you want to trade gold, this is similar to trade gold. For me, I don't want to trade gold. If I wanted to trade gold, I would trade gold not as a crypto asset, but here I want to trade crypto. OM. All right, finally we found something. This is on my watch list already. Of course, I don't need this anymore. This was a potential short. If the market would have continued to move down, this area, this 64, a lovely probable short. But right now, OM is showing the opposite. It's actually building tight price action on new high grounds, right? So this is beautiful. And as you can see, this is already on my focus list. And I'm waiting to see when is going to be the best entry. Probably the last high of 1.175 is going to, I would much prefer to just, build even another week. If it can, something like this, go to the last high, right? But then tighten over here. Just, smaller and smaller inside days, something like this for a couple more days. And then, boom, break out. That's what I want to see. That's for me what I want to see. Move over here. Boom. That's how this is pitch perfect. This is pitch perfect. Your entry is just going to be above these highs of the 1.75. I didn't put it correct, but 118 doesn't really matter. This would have perfect entry if this will play out, All right, so OM definitely on the focus list. XLM, Mavia, ATM, Bond, Doc. So nothing. All these got hammered, a little small ones, and zero I will add over here. Zero already is in my watch list and focus list. It's the only new coin that is actually getting love. Only new coin that is actually getting love is zero. So let's see if it can build something interesting, right? Let's see if it can build something interesting over here, ECP, something, boom, and then you buy the breakout over here. Anyways, to wrap things up, right? This is my focus list over here. You can see that I have many different coins. Not all of them are from Binance, of course, but as you can see, Note is on my ready for trading. OM, ready for trading, right? I'm waiting for it. Moog is already in the leader and extended, and Popcat 2. These are meme coins that are from Mexi. They're already extended. I did not take these breakouts because they are really too volatile right now. I'll call this a bronco, like a horse that is too volatile. And I have the other coins that are on my watch list over here. So this is it for today. I'm going to try to do this a few times a week for you, ladies and gentlemen. We have and one from Chile. Will surely replay this live video. I appreciate your deep insight and reasoning these videos. You should make this more often. All right. Yes, I'm going to try to do this 2-3 times a week. If I can, sometimes long like this, sometimes shorter. Why not? And by the way, Chile, if you want to, you can join the trading service or my coaching service. And we can actually work together closer if you want to. If not, and you just want the free content, by all means, I love giving this content as well. But make sure that you do see this video again, because it is interesting. I have a lot of good tangents that I think are really important to trading, and I think that if I reiterate them many times within the live streams or whatever, I think this will be really good for people that are following me, which is not a lot, but I really think that my mindset and my mentality and the way I trade is really very different than 99% of all the YouTubers around, because they don't really know how to trade. They are just buying kind of the dips and the bull market, which they're getting saved because of the bull market. But one day they stop singing and they're going to be in heavy and hefty trouble. So anyways, this is it for today. Thank you very much for coming. Chiller, thank you very much for commenting. And any other person that was here watching me, I appreciate you. And hopefully this was very good for you too. Until next